Hey YouTube, this is City Prepping. In this video I'd like to share with you some of the things I've been up to this month and also show you some highlight clips from SHOT Show Las Vegas, which I was able to attend last week. So stick around. Starting this month, what I would like to do is create a video on a monthly basis giving you some insight into what I did in the previous month regarding preps and developing skills. I can't promise you always have something exciting that I've done for the previous month, but I just want to give you a little window into what I'm up to, and my hope is that I can show you what I've been doing and kind of give you some encouragement to continue working on your own preps as you see the things that I'm developing and building. One of the things that I set out to do at the beginning of the year was to build a raised bed garden, which I successfully did. And I was planning on beginning to plant seeds this month. And I started talking to some different individuals in the area, and their advice was, hey, hold on till the spring when things warm up a little. But I ended up going down to a local nursery, and I talked to a fellow prepper the other day, and they had recommended some different seeds that I can begin to plant now, even in our cool season. Here in Southern California, we technically only have two seasons for planting. We have a hot and then kind of a cool season. And fortunately, you can still plant things even during this time of the year. So yesterday, I started planting some lettuce, some cabbage, kale, carrots, and a few other things that my hope is I'll be able to, harvest here in the next couple of months. So I'll keep you updated on that. One of the other goals that I had for this year was to build a rain catchment system. I got out about 2 weeks ago and I started looking at the side of my house in preparation to plan on, setting up gutters and setting up barrels. And we've had a lot of rain over the last couple of weeks here in Southern California. It's been pretty nice, to be honest. And one of the things that I found was some of the wood on the side of my house is beginning to rot. So that's kind of pushed the plans back a little for the rain catchment system. And so I'll begin to work on that once I get that all repaired, hopefully in the next couple of weeks, and I'll keep you posted on that as well. My goal is to set up on one side of the house about 300 gallons. What I want to do is take 6 50-gallon drums. I want to daisy chain them together and hopefully have a nice little setup that I'll be able to show you in the coming weeks. And once I get that all set up, I'll create some videos on what I learned there. One of the other goals that I had set out at the beginning of the year was to get my ham license or ham radio license. Lo and behold, our local meetup prepper group a couple of weeks ago said, "Hey, we're gonna, we're gonna have some courses we'll offer, and then at the end of the course, you can take the test." So they sent out the study material to everybody, and went ahead and started studying that. And this coming Saturday, in 2 days from now, I'll be taking that test and taking the study course in the morning. So wish me luck on that one. Hopefully I'll have my license hopefully within a couple of days. Also, over the last month, I've been reading some different material. I've read a couple of fictional prepper books, or at least books that are really popular in the prepper community. The first one, and I mentioned this at the beginning of the year, is the Going Home book. It was definitely a page turner. It's one of those books that captivates you. It keeps you engaged. And I ended up reading the book in like 2 days. It was really engaging. Wasn't a big fan of it. It was a little corny in some ways. Every situation involved a conflict and someone getting killed. So every time I open up, or went into a new chapter or a new section, I was like, okay, who's going to die this time? But overall, it was a good book. Wasn't a huge fan of it. I ended up getting the third installment that just came out this month of the 1 Second After book. And prepper community, that's a really popular book about an EMP that takes down North America. And the author just came out with the third book at the beginning of the month, and just finished reading that the other night. And it was a really, really good conclusion. I'm assuming it's a conclusion to the book series, but highly encourage you to read that. And I'll provide a link in the description section below to both of those books that I just read. Also, just last night I started a new book, and this is one I picked up a while back, the Prepper's Long-Term Survival Guide. And this is written by, I believe, Jim Cobb. And so far, I'm really, really impressed with the book. Highly recommend it. It's not a book that goes into a lot of description on, like, hey, if you want to build a rain catchment system, here's exactly how you do it. It's just a lot of like high-level overview of, hey, if you want to become a long-term survivalist, not just getting past the 30 days worth of food or whatever, but if you want to learn long-term survival things, or things that you need to do for long-term survival, rather. He lays it all out. And so far, I'm really impressed. I've been working on, again, so many things in my own life, building things here at my home, developing skills. And this is a really great, I think, on a high level, kind of an outline, like, hey, you need to do X, Y, and Z. I kind of thrive on things like this because it gives me kind of a to-do list of things, that I need to get done. So I'll have a review on that, hopefully in the coming weeks as I get done or get finished reading that. Two other books that I'm going to read. I'm a big sucker for fiction. Last Babylon. I've read a lot of good things about this, and Lucifer's Hammer. There's a gentleman in our prepper meetup group. He's been doing prepping since the 70s, and this is one of his favorite books. So going to check that out. Also, I want to share with you a little about SHOT Show. Finally made SHOT Show, or went to it in Las Vegas last week. And so here are some of the highlights from that time there.
All right, so we're officially en route to Las Vegas, 5:15 in the morning with a lot of heavy rain. Looking forward to getting there pretty soon. All right, finally made it to SHOT Show. Unfortunately, I brought some of the rain with me, but I'm finally here.
Attending SHOT Show is pretty overwhelming, to be honest. There's quite a lot of different manufacturers with so many different products out there.
So here is Juggernaut Tactical's solution for the new California rules coming out this year in 2017 to switch your rifle over to a featureless setup.
There was quite a lot to see at SHOT Show, and one of my favorite firearm manufacturers, Daniel Defense, of course, was there. And what time would be complete without meeting Mr. James Yeager?
So I am here with Mr. James Yeager himself, and
I'm Argo J.
Argo J. And what's your name of your channel again?
Argo J.
I'm going to get home and I'm going to look it up, and it's going to be a big channel.
That's not his Christian name. That's not his given name. That is not. But
so I meet a lot of YouTubers. This guy's really smart, and like his heart's in the right place. And I really suspect that his channel is going places. So why don't you be one of the first people that subscribe to it instead of one of the last people that get on board? Like he's got stuff going on. He's in California. He's fighting a good fight from behind enemy lines. He needs help, Californians, but also everybody else. So jump in there, subscribe, find out what's going on with him, prepping, California, and all that stuff, and help propel another good guy up to the front so he can do some good.
Cool.
absolutely.
All right. Thank you so much. Appreciate it again.
Yeah, man. Take care.
Very
I
good.
love that. And Argo J too. Not so much.
Check out that
Not so
channel
much,
for
but
sure.
Argo J.
I was really impressed seeing the products that Barrett is offering this year. They're rolling out some really nice high-level rifles this coming year, and of course, everybody's got to see their 50 cal rifle. Magpul obviously had some of their products out, and the Glock from the new John Wick movie. It was quite an event. There was a lot to see, and to be honest, I didn't even get to see all of it in my 2 days there, but I'm really glad I went. If you ever have a chance, I highly recommend you check it out. I want to thank you so much for being a subscriber and watching these videos. Again, my hope is to produce one of these videos once a month to kind of give you a little insight into what I've been working on, what I'm up to. And again, my overall goal with these videos is to hopefully give you a little encouragement that you can see, hey, so many things that you may have been planning on doing that you kind of put off to, hey, I'll get around to that eventually. And we all know how that goes. You end up looking up a couple of years later and it's like, wow, we never got around to it. So I'm trying to be very proactive on building a lot of the preps that I've been, thinking about and planning for, and I'm just going to go ahead and start, working on it. And my hope is, as you can see me progress along, and it gives you a source of encouragement to do so yourself. So, like I said, I'll try to continue to work on these every month and just share with you some of the things I've been up to. So, as always, be safe out there.